Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. Today guys, I'd like to talk about the perfect watch collection. And maybe the perfect watch collection is just three pieces. And I got to tell you something. I've been trying to find happiness for a long time in my own collecting space. And at the moment, I have got 7 pieces, 7 watches. And and I got to tell you something. It's one of these things, a big watch collection. It's always something that does appeal to me. Years ago, let's have a look at a few of my collections that I had. Here's a nice snapshot here. This was years ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. World Time, Explorer, IWC, Omega Speedy, and a Reverso. I've got to tell you something. One thing I've really found is that maybe sometimes the answer, instead of wanting more, is to have less. And it's a very interesting type of spread. I had a good friend of mine, the Zeal, Tan Zeal. He recently sent me a photo, a 3-piece photo of his collection. Well, this was actually part of his collection. And it suddenly dawned upon me, holy fuck, we've got a white gold perpetual calendar. We've got a steel Summit and a Patek World Time in white gold. 3 beautiful pieces, a calendar, a diver, and the ultimate GMT, a World Time. And I thought to myself, so beautiful to see just a 3-piece combo collection. And it's kind of these kind of, you look at a beautiful collection. I'm always one who loves to see a collection, but when you think about 3 pieces, 3 beautiful pieces, it really does have some good characteristics there. It has some amazing characteristics. And let's have a sticky beak at a few of these sort of collections that you could possibly have here. Okay, so in my own case, my own 3-piece collection, black. Look at this. Look at this. So what do we got? We got an 18K rose gold Breguet Type 21. That's chronograph, flyback chronograph, solid gold, rose gold. Beautiful piece, beautiful piece, beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. It's Breguet's fantastic brand name. It's rose gold, luxury. Very unique, very, very beautiful piece. It looks like a double split, but it's actually it's clever how they've actually done it. So it's actually this. It's got records the minutes is by this 3-piece watch collection here. Just brings up such great charisma. It's greater as a collection than the sum of the individual parts. Look at it. We got a Breguet, solid gold, rose gold Breguet, beautiful horology sports piece. We've got a 2-tone Submariner, everything, every day. Get out and do it. Diver, sports watch. And then To balance the collection, we've got the ultimate GMT. It's a world time. This tells us 24 time zones in one view. And it's Patek Philippe Horology at its finest. White gold. We've got a beautiful combination. 3 metals here: rose gold, yellow gold, white gold, and steel. 3 colors, 4 metals. Well, 2 metals, gold and steel. But this collection here pops as a 3-piece. A 3-piece. A 3. I got to tell you, this 3-piece combo meal deal, you got a chronograph, you got a diver, and you got the ultimate GMT, a world time. 3 beautiful pieces. Now, you could always had 1 extra on the wrist, because remember, it's 3 on the roll, 1 on the wrist, or whatever number in the box plus 1 on your wrist. So you could easily have something, a steel Explorer 2, for example. The other thing I've got to tell you is sometimes I really admire collections that focus on one function only. And what I mean by that is instead of having diver, GMT, and a chrono, how about this? 3 chronos. How about this? Look at this. Speedmaster, legendary first watch worn on the moon watch. Then we look at a very significant chronograph in the first automatics, being the Zenith El Primero. And then we look at something modern in precious metal, JLC Master Compressor Chronograph 2. Very modern, very, very cool. And this type of collection here, you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. You're free to do whatever it is you want to do. Your chronograph lover, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Just 3 beautiful pieces. And, it's so easy to enjoy this sort of collection. Just easy. Sometimes, bit of downsizing can make us appreciate what we have. Sometimes it's when we have too much stuff that we can't see the wood for the trees. You can't see the wood for the trees. How about this? This is a 3-piece Rolex. You have got yourself a Explorer 2 as your GMT function watch, sub date as your steel sub date as your diver, and a Milgauss Z Blue as your wind and wear. 3-piece Rolex collection for absolute fun. 3 pieces. What more do you need than that? What more do you need? Really? Do you need more? 3 beautiful Rolex watches. Who says you need more than that? And I got to be totally honest with you. Watches are just so damn cool. Watches can be very, very cool. Here's a photo of a collection from another friend of mine, JJ. And this would have to be one of the most beautiful type of collections. Look at this. We've got a 40 mil day date as our yellow gold piece, a Breguet in rose gold, and we've got a Patek in white gold, 5172 manual wine chronograph in white gold. Now, do you really think this would not be appreciated? This is absolutely Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. 3 metals, yellow gold, rose gold, white gold. Just, I mean, how could you not love that 3 and why do you need more? Why do you need more when you've got this beautiful collection? And I've got to say, 3-piece watch collection, how could you not love that? From JJ himself there, let's have a look at one more beautiful. This here, look at this, is a 3-piece. We've got a Patek annual calendar, white gold. We've got a Panda, Rolex Daytona Panda. And then we've got an Audemars Piguet 15510. 3 super luxurious, lusted after watches. And they've got the same. If you look at the theme, the gray and the black, the gray and the black. We've got a little bit of theme throughout the collection there. Just superb. This collection is greater than the sum of the parts. And that's really the big test of a fantastic collection. It's greater than the sum of the parts. It's greater than the sum of the parts. And I can't think of a more exciting way to enjoy oneself than with 3 beautiful Patek, Rolex, AP, Patek Philippe, Rolex, and Audemars Piguet. What a stunner of a collection. So, there's many ways you can go about it. Sometimes when we collect, we try and cover all the bases. We want everything covered, but who's to say that's the right way? Just a nice compact collection. Enjoy it. Be happy with what you have achieved and what you've got. I've got to be honest with you. When I look at my current situation, the current collection that I've got with 7 watches, it's a bit scatterbrainish. I've got 4 chronos. I've got one missing from the box. So I really want to get an 8th watch. I'm very chrono heavy. And I'm thinking, it just doesn't have a good collective theme. If I converted this, say I sold a bit off, you could really experience some great, less is more, just some great happiness with the collection. I love the watches that you see on the screen here. However, when I think about what is it that I want, when I look at the photo of the 3-piece in the roll, I think, wow, that is much more than, that is so much more than the 7 watches, which I look at this and think, you know what? Say I had the Explorer as a steel on the wrist. What more could you want? What more indeed could you want? And I got to be honest with you, this is really a fantastic way to run the collection. What a great way. What a great way. Beautiful watches, beautiful brands, and what could you say there? What could you say? It's just a beautiful way to be. And I got to be honest with you. We get so concerned. We always want more. We want everyone consumerism. We want more and more and more and more. But sometimes 3 beauties is more, it's more impressive than a bigger number, but without the impact. And it takes a lot more skill to design 3 pieces that really pop together. So I've got to tell you this. in all honesty, I really think maybe less can be more. Now, before you jump into this and start selling things off and being silly, sometimes it's good to just sit back and just give it some thought. This, to me, is the dream. Look at this. A Patek perpetual calendar, a world time, and a best sports watch in the world, Rolex. Look at this. This is 3 pieces. Just absolutely pops. This is the kind of collection that you think, well, what the fuck do you need more? This covers everything. At the end of the day, what do you do with this shit? I had a really good friend of mine, Sirocco, who recently I got bad news that he had actually passed away. He had passed away. And I got to be honest with you, it has really shocked me. It shocked me because he just bring up a photo. This was when I visited him in the Royal Brisbane Hospital when he wasn't well. I visited him in November last year. And lovely man. He had pancreatic cancer. Very vicious, aggressive cancer. And you say, well, how many fucking watches do you fucking well want? How many do you fucking well need? And maybe a couple that you really enjoy, really love, is better than a mix-matched collection. Guys, it's a bit of thought. Please have a think about it and tell me what you think. If you're in America and you want to sell or buy watches, the best dealer for Rolex, in my opinion, is David S.W. So give it some thought, and please put some comments. What do you think? Building a 3-piece, maybe that is the perfect collection. Guys, I'll see you next week. This is this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and take it easy.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David S.W. David S.W. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David S.W. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David S.W. I would highly recommend David S.W. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David S.W. David S.